Okay, live from the heart of beautiful El Monte, California, City Hall West. It is El Monte tonight with Arturo Esparza, yours truly, and next to me, the lovely and talented.
Miss Vivian, he always does that to me, puts me on the spot.
I have to put you on the spot. You're a spot taker. Okay, we have a lot of great guests today. We have Vincie Martin from Cosa Ballatori Jewelry. You guys can applaud. Don't feel.
Don't be shy.
Why do you think we fed you? Because, that way you can applaud. Okay.
By the way, who fed us? That was great food.
That was Tasty Choice, our good buddy Sam, and he's going to be coming out. He's a new sponsor. And let me say, let's have a round of applause for that.
All right. Excellent. We got yummy in our tummy.
Yes, we got Meals on Wheels representatives here. We have our good buddy, Mr. Jeff Seymour. Give him a round of applause.
And I see Donna yawning. Donna, wake up.
Don't leave us, Donna, yet. Okay, we got Bob Wayne, president of the Meals on Wheels. Round of applause, please.
Yeah.
And the ever popular, wonderful Miss Donna Crippen. Round of applause. And we have a real great band today, very fantastic band. And they are called the Midnight Cruzzers. And let me tell you, it's not even midnight, but the way the show started.
Yeah, they look like they've been cruising already.
They've been doing it, yeah. So we're going to be good to go. So without any further ado, as they say in the parlay of the business, we're going to be coming back to Vincie. She's going to talk about all this beautiful jewelry. And we'll take it away with the band known as Midnight Cruzzers here on El Monte.
Tonight. Woo!
He loves to drink good whiskey. Oh, oh, oh. While laughing at the moon. Now my love has gained its fame.
That was so good, man. You know, I thought I was slipping into darkness for a second.
Beautiful.
I
That's
tell you.
great.
Yeah, that was really good. Just remind people once again that these people are available, and we'll announce their number in just a bit for performances. And let me tell you, you can't do any wrong. We're getting these good young gentlemen. They're all fine, good people. Good old friend of mine, Mr. Bobby Navarrete, in the house. Yeah, time. Hey, Bobby, next time come dressed up, dude. Please. Don't come casual, please. There you go. So, yeah. My people, once again, also, too, next month is our third-year anniversary of MONTE tonight. And so we're doing 3 years. So in honor of that, hopefully, if you guys are available, we'd like you guys to come and perform over there. We'll be at the VFW post here in beautiful MONTE, California, the Bel Air of the San Gabriel Valley. And we will be right there for Ramona. And we're going to have them, and we're going to have a few of the Latin All-Stars, as I call them, the usual suspects. And they will be coming on down. We talked to Bobby Loya, right, this weekend, and he's going to be down there. We got Gil Stokes coordinating that. Mr. Gil Stokes in the house. Sam, do me a favor. Keep him away from the food, please. Thank you. He's notorious. Notorious, man. So, yeah, it's going to be a great time. And everybody's invited. We want people to come on down, enjoy, and celebrate with us because we're very proud, pleased as punch, to be in our third year here at City Hall West and doing a show that nobody else would have the nerve to do. So, not in the right mind anyway. So, no, the place is not on fire. We have Vincie Martin in the house. A round of applause for Vincie here. And that is, let me see, I always try to pronounce this correctly. Cosa Ballatore Jewelry. Is that correct, Vincie?
That's correct.
All right. Are we getting a good sound on Vincie? Because she's very soft-spoken. You're going to check that. Okay, good. So, okay. Ms. Vivian, take over, because I interviewed her already once.
Well, I kind of already know more because I saw that video of the last show that you had her on. And I do know that Tori was your daughter's name, and so that's part of the reason why you added that to your title there.
Yes,
and that
yes.
is so touching.
Thank you.
That is so touching.
Thank
But
you.
for those who don't know the story, why don't you let us know about it just a little bit?
I had a daughter that was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor, and we lost her in 2010. So in my challenge of coping, there really was no other way but to find I guess a way to combine my passion with my pain and do something in honor of her memory, and also to give back to other cancer foundations, organizations and hospitals, and I do a lot of charity work and philanthropy in her name. So this way she's still living by giving, and it's my joy. So I am remembering her and honoring her in something I love, and also she's still here in her spirit by doing such, and going with me everywhere I go, in shows and when I'm working late at night, and so she's still here.
She will be growing with you.
Yes.
She will be growing with you.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful round of applause.
So I know that you had mentioned that I guess the sales that you contribute to the Children's Hospital.
That's just one.
One of them?
Yeah, I do many other fundraisers and charity events. Cancer Sucks Benefit Show. They're also musicians. I do a show with them once a year in May in different locations. And the Mariposa Foundation and Children's Miracle Network, and anyone else who asks of me for my time, I'm there. So.
Now I know you have put a lot into these pieces, and they look very, very expensive. But are they reasonable?
Yeah, they are. They are. I do a lot of custom work, and I mix in vintage element. So I try to keep everything very authentic, very ethnic, and one-of-a-kind piece.
So if you purchase one of her pieces, you will for sure know that no one else is wearing that same piece
Yes,
or
that's
anything
right.
like it. It's unique, and they're all beautiful. They're all beautiful.
Thank you.
Very pretty.
Okay, any history on some of these that we should know about?
Well, the line started with Tori always carried a little octopus there, and I was told recently that in one of my shows I met a gentleman that did a lot of spiritual research and with animals, and he mentioned to me that the octopus is the beginning of the new life into the spirit world. So that really kind of confirmed it to me and indicated that it was no coincidence that she is carrying the octopus in this photo. And also I've made several pieces with the octopus, but it also represents a very fun and hip line called steampunk, which originated in London, England. So I do a lot of research, and there's always a rhyme and reason why I make a piece and why and how I'm inspired. Mostly my drive is a natural passion and love of fashion, but also now with the motivation of the love and loss of my child. But I'm always integrating new ideas and new concepts, but with a spiritual purpose.
Very
That's
nice,
great.
very nice.
That's very good. Well, thank you for coming on our show again.
Thank you for having me. Pleasure.
We love having you on.
Everything is so beautiful, and
Thank you.
if anyone is interested in buying one of your pieces, how can they get a hold of you?
I have a lot of information here.
Can we got a shot of that, right? Switch it. Okay.
Via online, telephone, Facebook, Instagram.
We'll get a shot of it right now. 'Cause
I'm on every social network possible. I'm trying out different ones to see which is the better for me. Twitter.
well, we have Terry and Andrew here from Memories of Aslan. Speaking of social networks, so she'll spread the word, I'm sure.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, she'll. Oh yeah.
Oh, I see it. Yes.
Go.
Lift it up a little bit. There you go. That's the
Contact.
ticket, son. There you go.
Yes,
Little
thank
by
you.
little.
We'll
Thank
get
you.
there. We're a three-person crew today. Okay, so we get that shot and such. Just to let you guys know, and a little secret, Vincie's going to be doing a special project, a show of her own soon, and we're going to be pleased as punch to help you produce it. And then as well, she is going to be trying out for our women's talk show, and we have Josie Starling in the house. Give her a round of applause. We're gonna have them on either end of the panel with little Maggie in the middle. So it's gonna be an
Great.
interesting women's talk show because we're resurrecting heart and soul. And it's gonna be a real good show, so we'll let you guys know ahead of time when it's gonna be airing again. And that way you can send in any questions you may have that the panel can discuss. And it should be really, really a nice show. So we're just very pleased to have that down there. So, you know, these are real beautiful pieces. Can we get a shot of some of the pieces? Just go do a pan shot on some of these.
I don't even want to touch anything,
I know, Vivian's.
but they're all beautiful.
We're gonna check Vivian's pockets before she leaves there.
Here you go.
I know, it's like, holy-
Thank you. That's great. Just the one is tipping at the end. The
Which
pink.
one, this one?
Yeah, it's just slightly bending.
klutz over
Thank
here.
you. Sorry, I'm just.
That's probably why the earrings were slipping off, but the earrings are
Yeah,
beautiful. If
maybe
you see
so. Yeah, those are vintage Austrian Czech crystal.
these, you see this?
Those are
Oh my gosh.
those
It's-
are beautiful from
Yeah.
1950s.
I like these.
You want those? We're gonna get-
They fell for a reason.
Right? They keep falling, right?
They
I
fell-
thought the same thing. I'm like, I think
They fell for a
I
reason.
fell for
they-
Vivian. That's what it is. I know, people always do that.
That's cute.
You set me up, what can I say? So,
Beautiful.
Thanks. I do these custom charm bracelets I wanted to show you guys, or
Okay.
if I may.
Yes,
Unless you have another question. I'm sorry, I just.
Man, they are heavy.
Yeah, it's loaded with charms. They're all inspirational charms, religious charms. They're custom, and I make them to a theme, whatever you would want them to be.
Somebody had a big theme here.
Yeah,
Look at that.
it's very beautiful. I mean,
And it weighs a lot.
It doesn't feel heavy.
It's not light.
to-
No,
I'm
for me,
only-
I'm very small wrist.
I have
And
a lot
actually,
on
you
all
made
the
this for
time.
a small-wristed person.
Hint,
hint.
yeah, it's average, you know. But
That's beautiful.
and I have another one that I did.
I think we're
Beautiful.
gonna have to hide the jewelry now. Maybe it's getting carried away.
This
Oh,
one,
look at her wrist.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's not heavy for me because I'm always loaded.
She's used to that.
and
She's
I sleep,
used to
I
that.
sleep like that. I don't, never change.
Well, you know the good thing about you, Vincie,
There you go.
then people know when you're coming.
God.
Yeah.
This is
This is
in
beautiful.
memory of Tori. It has her photo. It has all the things she liked: the beach,
Oh,
sand, you know,
her
SpongeBob.
photo is right here.
Yeah, that's all pieces that are in her
It's her photo here.
memory.
Oh,
So I could
cute.
customize them for anyone that would want one for themselves or a family member or a gift or friend.
Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty.
So yeah,
Well,
It's a lot of work to put all this stuff in here.
yes
I
it
have to
is.
See
it
that?
is, yeah.
Okay, well, you know, Vincie, we're gonna have to talk more as far as in regard to like, you know, the other show as well, so we can get that off the ground.
Okay.
And then you can start doing that stuff, and you know,
Sure.
I know from time to time, Donna Crippen allows artists to do some exhibits over there at the museum, and you know, you never know. We can work something, sponsor something where you can have, you know, a show of your own out here. In
Awesome.
beautiful El Monte. 'Cause
I'd
I
love
think
to.
people would benefit from it. So
Great.
we want to thank you for coming on the show and
My pleasure.
going through all, setting out everything up here. And just remember, you can contact her through all the various social networks. So you want to be able to, you know, find out what's happening. Perfect gift for people's birthdays coming up, and it's for a worthwhile cause. So we want to give her a round of applause one more time for Vincie Martin, please. Okay, we're gonna
Thank you both.
fade. We're gonna fade to black, as they say in the parlay of the business. We'll be right back, and we're gonna have three wonderful young people coming up from the community. These young hippies that just wandered through our door today, and we're gonna have them come through here, and we'll be back at you here at El Monte.
Tonight.
There it is, and we got it.
Hello, I'm Jay Gomez, El Monte City Councilman. I just wanted to reach out to all those viewers on Channel 3, and I need to remind you that we're celebrating our Memorial Day on the 25th of May at 9 a.m. at Arceo Park at 3125 Tyler. I want you to be there to help us celebrate this day honoring all our troops, all our men and women that didn't come back home. I want you to invite your friends, family. Every year I tell you about how special it is to honor our own. These are soldiers that have fought for you and I for our freedom, so we could enjoy going to the park, going to work, going to church, to our synagogues, to our temples. But we need to give something back. And we need to be there on May 25th, 9 o'clock, Arceo Park, and help me, join me in celebrating, in honoring our veterans on Memorial Day. I just want to let you know that if you need more information, I want you to call our City Hall at area code 626-580-2001. You know, recently, we've had a lot of controversy about movies, about soldiers, and a lot of people, or some people, I should say, have made some negative comments. Well, you know what? I will not comment on those small-minded individuals, but I will say that as a disabled American veteran with two sons who are veterans and one grandson who is currently serving, let me remind you, everything I have, you have, we have, didn't come cheap. It came at the cost of many, many American lives that fought for you and I. So let's give a little bit back for a few hours on Memorial Day and join the city of El Monte at Arceo Park, May 25th at 9 o'clock as we honor our own, our servicemen and women. Thank you and God bless.
Okay, we're back here in Amani tonight. Arturo Sparsa and Miss Vivian, of course. Wouldn't have her any other way. Wasn't that great? That jewelry was great. Huh?
Oh, yes, yes.
See, it all vanished. The magic of television.
Yes.
As soon as you saw us leave, And if we can get that shot centered, we're all good to go.
And
So-
we have 3 of the most beautiful people here sitting on our couch that we're going to interview.
Yes, we have from representing the Meals on Wheels. We have, of course, not necessarily in this order, but we're gonna have Bob Wayne. Round of applause again, please.
Yeah.
President of Meals on Wheels. We have the lovely and talented Donna Crippen
Yeah.
and Jeff Seymour, who just came on in to fill in the space. No, I'm just kidding.
And fill it very well.
So yeah, they were really good. Mr. Seymour used to be my boss actually, back when I was
Really?
working for the city schools.
Wow.
So,
I can tell you a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but we'll do that for another show. Thank you very much. Yeah, but so we had some good times there. Great school, and he was a great superintendent, and old-fashioned kind of guy that gets down there and works with the kids, and doesn't just sit in an ivory tower and just miss you to no end, not being there. So it's really good. And of course, Donna is the imperial queen of our history museum here in beautiful El Monte. She just, we went there several times, had several events, and we got the grand tour. And just recently, we had an artist that had an exhibit there, and she was gracious enough to allow us to go in there and film. So it's a really nice place, very nice, very nice. Had a good
I
time.
know you were telling me about the museum, which I never knew about. Didn't have a clue. And I would like to know, where is this museum located?
Oh, it's right kind of in the heart of Tyler Avenue. We're right across the street from our city park, and it was built in 1931. It was our library when we went to school. And
Wow.
our community center was all built by the WPA in the Great Depression,
Wow.
which was called Work Project Administration. So we have a lot of history, not only in the building, but then all our artifacts are original from our original pioneers.
And I got to go see that. And I know that you just told me it's free, everybody. Isn't that amazing? A nice museum that you can walk into and enjoy for free
Yeah.
here in El Monte.
In this day and age.
Yeah,
It's
especially
the
in this
gold
day and
mine of
age.
the city.
It really is. It's great.
Gee whiz, I thought you were. I'm sorry, I missed that one, Donna. That's so great. But we're gonna find out, okay? Now, I know 2 of these suspects. Now we have to go to the 3rd one, and that is Mr. Bob Wayne. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Bob.
Well, I was a teacher in the El Monte City School District for 8 years and a principal for about 27.
Oh, bless you.
I was at Shropshire for a year and a half and Gidley for about 24, and then a couple of years at Rio Hondo, and then I retired.
And that's where you're at right
And
now?
now I'm doing Meals on Wheels.
Oh, that's beautiful. A round of applause, please.
Our president, too, of the Meals on Wheels.
Okay, yeah, you left that out, Mr. President. So Meals
Meals
on
on
Wheels.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. That I know is a program for only senior citizens, or is it depending on your income?
In the city, in a lot of cities, there's an organization that kind of functions under the radar. In other words, nobody really knows about them or much about them and what they do and who they serve. And it's called Meals on Wheels. And in El Monte, we have had a Meals on Wheels since 1974. And guess who started it? Donna,
Oh, yay!
it wasn't just Donna Crippen. Her husband Jack, who was really important to the city of El Monte, and the senior center is named after him,
Right.
started it. You want to talk a little bit about the beginning of that?
Yeah, well, this was back in 1974, and of course, us being in the ambulance business and sick room supplies, my husband, we see a lot of people where they were in need. So, and he was in the Rotary, so he, with Art Spear, who was one of our other great businessmen in town, he and Art Spear with the Rotary Club, and also Peter Stewart with the Salvation Army, and then Lou Cawthon, the four of them started the Meals on Wheels, and we went through the coordinating council at that time. So we had all our church groups, all our organizations, they all volunteered. So it's not on the Meals on Wheels on the site, Title VII program like they had with the federal. It was strictly just private, and it was
Localized,
anything,
yeah.
strictly local, and that's when they started in 1974.
Wow.
I tell you, I was about to, you know, you just answered my next question. I was gonna say, how do you guys stay in business? I mean, how's it funded
Well, see,
out?
that was all strictly, they pay, all our work, all our volunteers, they don't get anything, they volunteer, and that's how we got Bob and his wife and Jeff and a lot of our teachers that have retired, they're all delivering. And it's
Wow.
really a community thing, and it's a rewarding thing. We go to these people's houses. When we first started, we'd see some of them, they never had anybody there. And their the kids had to work, and their parents was there. So they wanted to keep their freedom, so that's how they started the Meals on Wheels, because somebody would go in and check on them every day and bring them, but it was strictly volunteer. The only
Now,
thing
this
they
is
would pay
every day?
Every
To
day.
deliver a meal?
Every day, we,
Wow.
Monday through Friday, we have volunteers who, as she said, they're not paid. In fact, the whole program doesn't cost the city a dime. We function out of the senior center. And thanks to the El Monte City Council for giving us permission to partner with the senior center. And so we work out of the senior center, the kitchen there. Food is brought in around 9 o'clock. It's catering coming in. In fact, first of all, we sanitize the kitchen. It has to be clean. LA County Health Department.
Right.
And then the food comes in and it's packaged, and then by volunteers, and then other volunteers come and they deliver it. In fact, one of the people that delivered today is our superintendent here. Why don't you talk a little bit about your delivery today?
It's really a lot of fun. You get to see some wonderful people. We do more than just bring them a meal. We chat with them. We see how they are. If there's a crisis that you can tell is going on, we have a wonderful social work team at the city. We let them know, or we call someone who is on their call list to let them know there appears to be a problem. So it's more than a meal, and for some people, sadly, it's the only contact they have really in their day. And even more sadly, for some folks, it's even really about the only food they have. It's a really great program. It's a lot of fun, and we just have a great time doing it. I can't say that it's anything other than really enjoyable, and we look to see that other people who are interested let us know, and we'll try to work them in. It's a lot of fun.
Well, let me tell you, one thing about Mr. Seymour, this man does not let grass grow under his feet. Because not only does this, he's also, you're a board member of the El Monte Promise.
El Monte Promise Foundation,
Foundation.
helping kids start savings accounts for college and first grade, and that's going strong. And a little known fact is that if a child has a savings account for college by early primary years, they're 7 times more likely to go to college. And then, of course, we have the Wayne Clayton Foundation, which helps raise money and actually donates to Meals on Wheels. And we being a nonprofit and all volunteer, we do fundraising to try to keep the cost to an absolute minimum.
Right.
And it's a self, as Mr. Wayne said, it's a self-sustaining program. He didn't mention he also grew up in El Monte. He was a kid here, went to school here, and before he
What was that, about
became a
3 weeks
teacher.
ago?
About 3 weeks ago.
4.
Okay,
4 weeks ago.
Yeah. And actually met his wife, who was our school nurse when I was first a teacher. Met his wife in what, 3rd grade? You guys
Yeah.
met in 3rd grade.
I didn't.
So it's quite a story. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's-
didn't start then.
No.
You're quite, yeah,
But you've known each other
Yeah.
since then.
he's quite a Don Juan here. I don't know.
Oh, thank you.
That's why they put Donna on the other side. I was thinking of Donna. Dude,
We have approximately 30-plus volunteers. They're kind of a mixture of people, parents from the community, retired teachers. We have a board member from the El Monte City School District. We have Mr. Seymour. So it's a really good group of people. But there's one requirement for being a volunteer. 2 requirements, really. We in-service them. They have to be in-serviced on food safety. We just don't take food. It has to be proper, sanitized, it has to be safe. And so that's important. But equally important, I think, is each volunteer has to be sensitive to the senior.
right.
As Mr. Seymour mentioned, there are people, like we're not always visible to the public, Meals on Wheels. There are invisible people out there in the homes. They're homebound, they don't get out of the house. Not a whole lot of people pay attention to them. You know, we focus on children, which rightfully we should, because they're the future. But the seniors are the present, they're not the past, and they have a future. And therefore, that's what we concern ourselves with, making them just a hello, how are you, have a good day kind of a thing, seems to be important for these people. And that you can't imagine the change in personality with some people. There's one person in particular that was pretty grumpy when we started delivering to him, and I won't name him or talk about him any more than this.
He's not sitting next to you, is he?
No,
No, I'm just
nor over here.
There we go. Good one, good one. Thank
he
you.
is- he
Oh,
is
now he gets a rim shot, huh? Okay, that's how it
But
is.
he is completely changed because somebody's said hello to him and paid attention to him. And there are people out there that are like that, and that's really kind of the reward we get in Meals on Wheels by going to the home and making them feel like, hey, they're important too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
beautiful.
I want to chime in if I may.
Sure.
But I want to give these 2 guys credit because they're too modern. But when we first started out, we started out at the convalescent home. We started out at El Monte Con, and they served us for about 15 years. Then we went to Ramona Care. Well, then all of a sudden, Ramona Care, after serving us all these years, decided that they couldn't do it any longer. And Bob and his wife popped in and got our reorganized again. And this guy, he retired, he's gone back to work, and both of them are keeping it really going well. And so they get their
That's
credit.
beautiful.
That's keeping them young.
I want to make a couple thank yous here. I mentioned already the El Monte City Council allowing us to do what we do. And that's kind of unique because normally it doesn't happen that way. We're a private corporation working with the city, you might say, in the senior center. But we're reaching out from the senior center to touch people in the community, so that's a positive. I also want to put a plug in for the senior center. Since we've been working there, they have been very supportive. You've got Sandra Salcido, the supervisor, Jessica Zuniga, the coordinator there, who helped us with in-service and many other things. And you've got Jennifer Newberlin, who's a social worker, and her assistants who go out into the homes with people that possibly could be recipients and interview them, file applications, and then that's how the process starts. And also other people in the senior center, the secretaries, have been so supportive. We probably wouldn't be as successful now as we are without their help. So I wanted to put a plug in for them.
All right.
Thank
Let's give a round of
you
applause.
all.
And they, let me tell you about the senior center. They actually they even have a gym now. They have a workout area too,
Yes.
right?
Workout
They just
room,
opened up. Yeah, I know we were down at the
Really
grand
fun.
opening.
A
And it's
lot
very
of
nice.
equipment, very good.
And, and that's necessary, because, and some of you guys out there, I won't mention any names, we'll send you out there. You know how it is. But, the Meals on Wheels program is very, very crucial. I'm trying to get my brother to move out here to San Gabriel Valley, and because he recently lost his wife of 45 years last November, and he's got a mild disability, so he's gonna probably have to depend on a program like that. And you guys have such a wonderful project going out here, and God bless you for that.
Well,
We've got a good city. We all work together, and the schools and all of them, we're really blessed.
Yes, sir. That's why I call it the Bel Air of the San Gabriel Valley.
There you go.
Yes, this
Absolutely.
is it.
if someone out there wants to be a volunteer, and it doesn't take much time, a driver who comes and delivers a meal only has to do it one day a week for maybe an hour. What did it take you today?
About an hour.
About an hour,
Well,
and that's all it
You have a
takes.
better sense of direction. It's quicker, but
Or if they want to come and help us in the kitchen, by the way, we take we get the food, but we have to take a temperature of the food to make sure it's appropriate temperature. Otherwise, it doesn't go out to the people.
Right.
So that's how careful we are. Anyway, if somebody wants to be a volunteer, they can call Betty Olson. I'll give the number, 443-1831, 443-1831, and let her know you're interested in being a volunteer, with the understanding that in-service is part of it, and a sincere interest in seniors is the other part of it.
yeah.
Have I forgotten anything?
I think you've covered it all. Yeah. And one other thing, we also help people who have had surgery and only have a short-term need, maybe a couple, 3 weeks or a month, until they're back able to prepare their own food. So we have surgical patients who come home, and we are that bridge so that they can be at home and still have food, and then they taper off.
They also, even though they're not seniors, if they're young, and you're living by yourself, and you
Yeah.
have to go home, and you have to, they deliver that to them too, they're young like that.
Okay.
And the gal from the social worker goes out and checks, and
Yeah.
they see that they get food too, if they're,
So anyone with the need for the Meals on Wheels can call that same number?
That same number, Betty Olson,
exactly.
who I think 2 or 3 or 4 years ago was she a senior of the year or something?
Yeah, she was our senior.
Yeah, so she's been involved in Meals on Wheels for years, just like Donna
Her
has.
husband was.
Fantastic.
Wow.
It's a good program, and
Yeah.
thank you for allowing us
We
to
really appreciate it.
Well,
yeah.
thank you for
shed some light on it.
thank you for having the patience to wait through all our madness here. Because we're on a shoestring budget, and all my people are volunteers.
It was
So they come on.
interesting.
Great
you know,
band.
Like I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah,
Very fun.
fantastic
Yeah.
band.
Yeah,
Feel
really
free to
wonderful.
dance. I mean, anybody who wants to dance can dance.
Now I know a few people always tease me because I'm the idea guy around here. But what do you guys think out there in our small but sincere audience? What do you think of having a senior show on the channel? I think that would be long overdue and very valuable. So
Well, as you know, among the seniors are veterans. As you know, they're worth really paying attention to, as well as the other people. So
well, we had our host. I don't know where he disappeared to. Ruben. Okay, he's in the hallway. He's the host of our Veterans Corner show that is done in conjunction with the VFW post, and he was the former commander from the GI Forum. So he's a Vietnam veteran and a real good guy. And so he does the show and brings in a lot of veteran issues. So we got to celebrate our heroes at all times.
there's one more thing, and it really hasn't to do with Meals on Wheels, but he may not want to do it now. But Mr. Seymour has something going in El Monte that I think can benefit the whole community. You want to mention it?
Yeah, through the generosity of the El Monte City School District and the great mind of Mike Rogel, we have opened a family center at Mulhall School right by the airport, and we have medical, dental services, full dental, medical services, and counseling, all kinds of counseling. Some really fun stuff also. We have Bike SGV, which is a great group that will help kids learn how to ride a bike properly and train them how to maintain a bike. And we've got a lot of things going on there, about 15 different agencies. It's all free, and it's amazing to see those little guys come in and get their teeth taken care of, and they're happy. And no child in this city needs to have any dental needs as long as they're willing to just get over there. So anyway, the Family Center is opened. It's going strong, and we are happy to have anybody come by and see it right on Mulholland Street.
And guess what the name of the center is? Jeff Seymour Center.
I would never guess that. That's right. Applause.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, you know, Jeff, you're going to have to send one of your representatives from that center to come down and come on our show so we can talk in
Absolutely.
more detail. Because I know you're such a humble man and you wouldn't want to, you know, belabor the point that it's named after you.
We'll get Mr. O'Gell over here, and he can fill you in. It was his idea.
Good.
We even have retired Judge Lopez there to help out with legal issues and help our kids
Beautiful.
with mock trial programs. It's really neat.
That
Yeah,
sounds like really fun.
it's really fun.
Well,
That's right.
I want to thank you three for coming on down. And like I said, I'll leave it up to your own wisdom and decision if you want to go forward on the senior TV show. And you might know somebody who'd be interested in coming and hosting and, you know, and, or
It'd
yourselves.
be very good.
I think it'll be interesting and we'll have a good time,
All right.
you know? So thank you once again.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah, you know that? Okay, before we bring the band back, we're gonna do a couple of numbers. We're gonna go away with what we call the parlay of the business, some B-roll of one of my favorite singers of all time, and we'll be showing that right now. So if we're ready in the out of control room,
Gosh, when would I-
they're ready. That's when we come up with blue screen. They're still fantastic. We love it. We love it. But it's a 4-minute piece.
Friend Vivian is going to do some vocals for you. Very good singer.
It's my pleasure to be here tonight. I want to thank you all. Hey, hey.
It's okay. It's all right. Miss Vivian is clapping for herself.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey, there's two Vivians.
Yeah, we open up with a pair of Vivians. But let me tell you. Oh, please. I don't think we can fit his head through it.
No.
But, yes, Miss Vivian is going to be performing with that group in the near future. So we're looking forward to that. And, of course, you know, being her biggest fan, I will be filming it to bring it to you here on El Monte tonight.
Yeah, I'm
make
going to
sure.
be their new singer.
Yay, all
And
right.
I, you know, that was not rehearsed, and you know, it's just the first time I had gone to their performance, and they called me up to do the song, and but I will be their new singer from now on, hopefully, God willing.
It'll happen. It'll happen. Long overdue. This young lady, long overdue. And speaking of long overdue, we're going to go away with the band right now. We'll be back with Sam, and he can tell us a little bit about his restaurant and what's going on there. And let me tell you, those of you that, I wish we had taste-o-vision, because everybody wolfed down that food. Actually, Gil Stokes is content, and he's laying under a tree somewhere. So, you know, because he, you know, let me tell you, that boy can eat. That man can smell food from 2 miles away, like a homing pigeon. Okay,
So we have a great band here. Doesn't everybody agree with us?
Yes. Very good.
so we're going to take it away with the Midnight Cruises here in Almani.
Tonight.
Take it away.
Everybody go on and dance if you want to. Music makes your body move. Well, alright. Won't be dancing, yeah.
energy going on there, man. I have to take shots so we can put them on Facebook. I don't believe this.
Shots of what? No, just kidding.
Shots of who? Thank you. That was so. That was
I got
so
tired of sitting on my butt dancing, so I said, hey, the girls are ready to dance. Let's go.
And just for those people that are watching out there and keeping track, Vivian did not say that. She said keister. Okay. So, as we're saying that. Okay.
But what a great band, right?
Yeah. Very good.
Great.
And you guys gonna come to our anniversary show, right?
We're gonna try to make it. Definitely.
God willing, say.
Come on.
God willing.
Come on, Deborah. Okay. 'Cause otherwise, we have to lock them in the closet here. They can't leave. We have to make sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we got this young couple here that are both co-workers and geniuses.
And
run
the only
salons.
reason they didn't get up to dance is because they were tied down by their microphones, or they would have been dancing on that dance floor, right?
Yeah.
They all know me. I would.
Yeah.
She was dancing on the couch.
She's rocking on now. So let's do a round of applause for our sponsors for tonight, Tasty Choice, and we've got Sam and Vivian. Okay, Sam, so let us have it, man. Tell us a little bit about the restaurant, because I know, let me tell you, I was there, parking lot was packed. People, I mean, we almost got to park on the street. I mean, you have some, you work some magic there, my friend.
It was, first of all, thank you. I'm here. Say thank you. And the restaurant, we start to repair on, make a remodeling on 2012 of March. And we go inside, start to open for business 2013 August. We make complete remodeling, spend a lot of money to fix it, to make nice for the area. And we start, you know, a lot of people come, appreciate the people too. They give us a lot of business. I have good employees.
Good food,
Yes,
say that out there.
most of my employees is from El Monte.
Right, beautiful.
90% is from El Monte. I like to support the city.
Right.
We do things for the community. Me and Vivian all the time help me. He's my right hand in the business. We do for church, make donations.
Right, I know you're doing the one for Epiphany coming up, right?
We do last year and we do this year again. We give everything for the church. We do for the Thanksgiving, make food for homeless people. Sometimes ask me people help for example, they want to collect money for something for somebody needed. We can cook food for these people and sell the food, you know, and take the money, give to the family. We do a lot of things, you know, to help the community, because I'm not from here. I live in Long Beach, but I'm part now of the community here.
Right.
And I want to work with here.
Well, that's beautiful. A round of applause for that.
Yeah, bless your heart for people like you that landed here in El Monte.
Absolutely.
And are you from Long Beach too?
No. I was born and raised right here in El Monte.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a root. There's a root.
Actually, Mr. Seymour was my teacher.
Oh,
Mr.
really?
Seymour was my teacher.
I
Yes.
think that's why he ran out.
Yes, probably.
Yes.
Probably. He said there's one of the Beltrons.
Uh-oh.
I want to add something to what Sam was saying about about his restaurant. You know what? Not only do we serve good food, but one of the main things about our store is we serve hospitality. And that's one thing you don't find anywhere. Not anymore.
No, you
Right.
You know what? And a please and a thank you goes a long ways. And
Well-
you know, and it's awesome because I know that in our store we serve hospitality. And that's why we always have a good service. But not only do we serve hospitality, guys, we serve awesome food.
don't. No, it is. It's great.
Let me tell you, we serve delicious food.
So it's called Tasty Choice.
Tasty's Choice.
Tasty's Choice. Okay.
Let me tell you, and the fish tacos, if you're ever out there, just order those, man.
Yeah,
Those
and
are
where?
good, Andrew.
Yeah, where is the restaurant? 'Cause
We're,
I'm not
we're
sure where you
located
are.
on Durfee and Thenis in the city of South El Monte.
Yeah.
And,
Durfee and
Durfee
Thenis.
and Thenis. Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it's just across from the Arco
It's a
station there.
brand new.
It's a brand new
Oh,
one.
my cousin lives down the street from you. I
I
know
probably
where it
saw- yes,
is.
they probably know
Yeah.
me there
I
too.
know that was remodeled. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
it's
it, and now it's like, wow, can't wait to go there. And I haven't had a chance to even go by.
No, but don't just keep going. Just turn.
Yeah. Oh, I have
Just
to. I have to
turn.
take my cousin out to lunch, and
Well, there you go. Now you
Yeah.
know where to come.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's
That's
awesome. It's awesome
great.
to know that you guys need to know this. That this is an amazing person to work for. He really serious out of his own pocket helps the city with the kids, church, organizations, donations especially.
Oh.
He's great. He's great.
I try to the best I can do, you know, for the community. You know, it's for immigrant like me. I came here in '98 in the United States.
You mean you're not from here?
I came here.
I couldn't tell.
I came here in '98 from Greece with $600 in my pocket.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, I have no language, no English, and I work all the time with Latinos in a kitchen. My first job was in the freezers. I worked in the freezers for 19 months. It was hard for me, but you know something? I appreciate this country a lot. I love this country, and I'm happy to live here.
You've come a long way. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very nice, you know.
Well, you know, since you help with fundraising, we'll let you talk to Terry out there, because she's our fundraising coordinator for what we're going to be doing, because we're going to be trying to set up a nonprofit ourselves, so we can start doing more programming, because the city is strapped for monies, and we want to be able to expand.
If you want to help, I'm available, me and Vivian, and my employees.
So you got a right hand that's Vivian, so do I.
Yes, yes.
Oh no, I'm the right, the left, and the tia.
Oh yeah, behind and in front.
That's it.
Leading and everything,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
See,
He's a great person.
Oh,
to
that's
work
your
with.
namesake.
I'm AKA Tia.
Yeah, you're full of life.
Yes, I am.
Well,
Seriously.
she is. Let me tell you. You know, it's just fabulous, and we're going to invite you to come in and help out with our anniversary show if you're available next month.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be a real big blowout. You know, and we want to make sure that we get the press over there, the Mid Valley News, so give you guys some props and coverage on that too as well.
Thank you.
You know, we'd love to do that because that's what we're about here on this channel, is to help the small business people as well as the large, and the community. And we're a potpourri of just trying to help people, and wonderful bands like this, and even Bobby Neverete. And
The man.
now that he's out of rehab, we're trying to help him as much as we can. And
He'll be out of rehab for a while.
he's trying to quit coffee, that's why. So
Well, you should come and try Tasties. It's bomb. It's good.
I got to ask a question, because I've been out of communication with Chef Kiki. Did you ever get a chance to try her flan?
Choco
We
flan.
already work with her.
I think we get our first shipment Friday, right, Sam?
Yes.
Well, what'd you think? No, I wanted to find out, because I know you're a stickler.
I can-
Oh, I love flan.
We try to give, make promote of any dinner. I give you free flan, for the dinners. I give you free flan, to people go and taste it and like it.
Yeah, but what'd you think? I want to know what you thought of it. You're a
I think-
connoisseur.
I think no, it's very very good, the flan. But it's not for me; it's for the customers.
Oh, okay.
Everybody do the customers first.
Actually, what he did this last weekend was he bought a lot, and we sampled it to all the customers that came in the door. He wanted to give it to them. We couldn't have it, but we gave it to them.
Well, what'd the customers think? How
They
did
loved it. They loved each and every flavor. So that girl is now part of us.
Good.
Yeah, we got her in, guys.
All right, Chef Kiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiki, yeah.
Goes back to our first year when we were doing the show, and she was really sweet enough. She brought three big trays of flan for my kids at the school over at
how nice.
Crans. And I gotta give a shout out, by the way, for people at Crans, for the kids at Twin Lakes, Parkview, Monte Vista, all my wonderful students that have been around, Madrid. These are wonderful kids over here in the Mountain View School District, and I love them all dearly. They're one great community. And a few other people, I want to give a shout out to a good friend who's ill right now, my friend Catherine Sanchez of Mesa, Arizona, because she follows us on the internet. And of course, our friend from Santa Cruz who lives in San Jose now, Shani Alfanito. So I want to give a shout out. Give a round of applause for our fans.
Yeah. And I just want to shout out to my granddaughter Jezebel. She turned 4 today. Happy birthday, baby. It's the apple of my eye.
See, and that's what's going to happen. See, is Miss Vivian's going to take her family first to the museum and then go have food over here at the restaurant.
Right.
At
yeah.
Tasties, there
Yeah.
you go.
We
Go
had a day
Tasties.
planned.
Make a full day.
I want to say something.
Sure.
Whatever business I do in this city, I do because I have good employees and helping all the time. This is very important to have good people around you. Is the more important. Good people, and I believe I have good people in my business.
Happy employees are good
Yes,
employees.
and
yeah.
and hard workers, and this helps that my business is better and better.
Well, you're doing great. Like I said, I saw hand over fist the way people were just wolfing that food down, and I mean, coming in, more people coming in, and isn't that right, Andrew?
Yeah.
We were watching. We almost couldn't find. I tell you, we couldn't find parking.
Yeah, weekend is very difficult. It's all time very busy.
Yeah. Well, I had to have Andrew lay down and save a parking spot for us on the block.
What are your hours of operation?
Our hours are Monday
Through
Monday
Saturday.
through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10. Friday and Saturday till 11 p.m. Sunday 7 to 10 p.m.
Wow.
And on Sundays, everything in our store is homemade. Just so you know, nothing is canned. Everything-
Menudo.
Even homemade.
Sundays. Woo.
We make
get-
everything, dressings.
Get the
everything,
Oya
homemade,
out.
everything.
Ready? We're coming.
Oh, you gotta come. Breakfast burritos are number one in the morning. Breakfast burritos, big specials. You get free coffee with your breakfast burrito.
There it is.
Very good.
So no
All
excuse.
homemade salsas. Everything's homemade.
We have
Great.
salsa bar, have everything.
You hear that, Ruben? Ruben Treviso of our Veterans Corner. You see? Now you don't have to buy coffee anymore. You're all set. You just go over there. And he said, that's another healthy eater. We love him. You know.
I have a lot of healthy eaters that go in there.
Yeah, I think we lost Gilbert Stokes. Did you run down there, Gilbert? I think Gilbert. Oh, there.
No,
he is.
he's there.
He's getting close to the door because he's gonna head out to your restaurant right after. I tell you. Well, let me tell you. You have another location, right?
I have another location in Harbor City. The name is Ted's Place.
Ted's Place.
Yeah, there I'm famous for teriyaki a lot. So
Yeah, the teriyaki was.
there's a
the bomb.
lot of teriyaki.
I tell you, this is just really, really something.
good.
Yeah, it was so
very
good.
good.
Yeah,
So good.
everybody
And
say
your salad was just amazing. I had like 2 whole eggs in my salad.
I know. Yeah,
That
I
was,
know.
you never see salads like that.
That's
you
how
know?
you
No,
serve
real,
them.
yeah,
all
real.
Gosh,
custom,
yeah, that's good. And big cucumber chunks, and oh my gosh.
I gotta now see. That's why I say, you know, it's actually a meal in itself. But it was so good. I know the band liked it because they're all quiet now. There you go. We had like busted 3 of them in the lunchroom, the employee lunchroom. They were just hoarding right there, and I go, hey. And I saw sparks coming out of the door. I go, what's going on in there? These guys are going crazy, man. But you know, we love having you in the community. We love having you on our show, and
Thank you very
I'm
much.
glad that you came on by, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Feeding
We are
our
very
people.
appreciative of your service, your meal, your
It's
company.
okay. It was my pleasure.
Thank you. It was
know,
our
it's-
pleasure.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank you.
And I hope you stick around because we got 2 more songs coming before we close the show. But as you said, good employees, good people that work around you.
Yes.
I have one of the best crew that money can't buy because we have no money to give them. So, so they're all volunteers, and you know, and I appreciate it. So let's hear it for Isaiah.
Yeah. Tammy?
And he brought his little friend Tammy Trung from Cal State LA. Let's hear it for her.
Yeah.
And of course,
GLORA Gloria.
And we had a special guest appearance from Denise, our little photographer.
Oh,
so she came
right,
by. Let's hear it for
right.
Denise, man. She came
Yay
on,
for
yeah.
Denise. Yes. A little paparazzi.
Yeah, she came around and she did her thing because she was on her way to school. Bless her little heart. She's a former student of mine. So, you know, it's always good to see. I have several former students that come from time to time and help us out here. And I really appreciate them and they care about them dearly. And then, you know, we're very blessed. What happened to Josie? Did she run out? Yes. She made a break for it, huh?
She hit and ran.
And she ate and ran. Let's see. We're gonna have to talk to that young lady.
Well, thank you, Josie. You were so generous. Your little stay here. I'm glad that you enjoyed the food she did eat, right?
Yes, yes, she
And
did.
thank you for the shoes.
And she'll be hosting.
She gave me a pair of shoes.
She'll be doing. I know.
2 pairs of shoes.
Look at this. This is whose birthday was it today?
I don't know.
This one's got all the presents.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you.
But thank you, Josie.
No, we very grateful to Josie because she's going to be doing, like I said, the woman's show, and she's also going to be doing her own financial advice show on our channel. So let's a round of applause for Josie.
Yay, Josie.
So basically, what we had here, we had 4 hosts, a group of hosts for 4 of our shows. One of our old shows and 3 new ones, basically. So we had, let's hear for Andrew and Terry from Memories of Aslan. They'll be on tomorrow. Okay. Wonderful couple. I love them dearly, their family dearly. Let's hear it for Vincie Martin for what she's doing. And she's so wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And we know, and of course, the lovely and talented and ever popular, if not well-fed, Ruben Treviso. That's for Veterans Corner. Our own resident hero. You know, and I want to thank all our guests that came on there. Of course, the people from Meals from Wheels, and of course, Sam and Vivian for coming on here. And
Gil Stokes for joining us for
is
dinner.
Gil Stokes still here? Oh, was it? Gil Stokes. I didn't hear any food clacking, so I wasn't sure I didn't know if he had left. Okay, you know, we're gonna ask our good friend Deborah, who brought this wonderful band, to come on up, and you're supposed to give us a new number or a new address.
And maybe you could introduce each one of the guys,
Yeah,
if
why
you
don't
know all
walk
their
around to the
names.
mics and just go out there, huh? Don't be shy.
This is Debbie.
The other dancer, part of the Supremes that were up here dancing.
I just wanted to talk about our event that's coming up on May 3rd.
Okay.
It's for the wounded and fallen soldiers.
Oh, beautiful.
And we have the VFW Arlington group helping us donate their time and their money and everything else they can possibly do to help us. We have a car show going on, and the new address is 8207 Arlington Avenue in Riverside, California. The number for information is 951-534-2602. We have bands donating their time, and we have 3 bands going on, which is Blue Haze, BB Wolf, and MONTE with Original Sacrifice. They're going to be helping us throughout the day. And for shows, we have about 45 vendors coming out. So it'll be a great time, and all the proceeds go to the Fallen and Wounded Soldiers Fund for the VFW in Riverside, California.
Beautiful.
All
Yeah,
right.
You better talk to Ruben before you leave. Make sure that he knows about that. See, Ruben, you got another future guest. So, and speaking of Montabe, we want to say our love and shout out.
Montabe.
Let's hear from Montabe Henley, please.
Kiss. Our prayers.
Our prayers that she gets, that she's fully recovered. Is she doing really good?
I talked to her today. She's doing really, really good.
Good.
Oh, bless her heart.
I got to give her a call. She was so sweet to send me and Vivian a nice text in regard to, we were sending our love to her, through the best we could by texting, and she really appreciated and sent her love back. So we want to thank Montabe for all she's done. She helped out. Maybe she'll be well enough to at least visit for our anniversary show, because she really wanted to do it. She really wanted to do it. She was excited about it. So, we love her dearly. So,
Do you want to introduce the band?
yeah, we'll just.
I don't know everybody in the band, but
Okay.
CJ, he's my.
CJ, a round of applause.
Yay!
Again, thanks, Deborah, for giving us this opportunity to be out here and getting this. The leader of our band right next to me on my right is Rich Garcia.
Yay!
And then our bass player is Rick Cioria.
All right.
Over there on keyboards in the corner right there, that's Andy Rubagala.
There you go.
Our drummer, we tie him down. We don't let him do too much back there. That's Robert Dianda.
All right.
And then over right behind me on my left, that's our lead guitar player, my uncle Jerry Sanchez.
All right.
And then whenever we get a chance, and with his busy schedule, we always have the amazing Bobby Navarrete sitting with us. And again, my name is Carl Sanchez, one of the vocalists. If you are looking to book us, you can call us at area code 951-313-7119. And if you're looking for something to do during the Cinco de Mayo weekend, we're going to be in the city of Laughlin, Nevada, playing at the Tropicana Express on Friday night, May 1st, then Saturday night, May 2nd, and then we're going to zoom back to the Inland Empire on Sunday morning, and we're going to be at the Grand Fiesta in the city of Riverside at Viegas Park.
Okay.
And so we'll play Sunday night from 5 to 9.
All right.
Sounds good.
So kind of a busy weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna have a busy weekend.
Now, you gonna have Bobby Neverette with it? Because I knew he's on the work release program now, so.
Yeah, we cleared that up with, we got that with his probation officer, and we're good to go.
All right. We wanna make sure that, you know, he's
He
safe
wears the
and sound.
zoot suit to cover up the beeper.
bracelet, yeah.
The bracelet.
I want to thank Carl Sanchez too on our sound too.
Yes,
Oh,
Miss Aya.
great. I have to compliment you, yeah.
Hey, I'm stealing your dad. I asked him if he could help out on some of our shows. He said, yeah, he'd love to do it, man.
You're very
And
good,
he's a
very,
vet as
very,
well.
very
He
good.
served,
Everybody's coming in
he served
here.
in the military in 12 years with the United States Navy.
Right
So,
on.
Well, we want to thank you once again. I want to thank everybody that participated today, and give yourself a round of applause. For all the people And of course, I want to thank with the show, and you know, I got to make this real quick because I was going to tell people at this just a few days ago, and Gloria knows this. I was thinking about ending Monte tonight after this year, and you know, and leaving Dodge, going up north, because I have a lot of good friends up there in the Bay Area. But I thought about it, and, you know, searched my heart, thought about all my good friends, people that come through our doors, heroes, champions, true believers, pilgrims.
We're gonna tie you down.
Yeah. And then I thought of what my favorite philosopher once said to me. And when I asked, how long are we going to do this? And she said, until the wheels fall off.
Yeah, woo! He's gonna stay.
So we're going to stick it out. Okay, so till I see you once again, this is Arturo Esparza. Do not drink and drive. And thank you, God bless, for my beautiful partner here in crime, Ms. Vivian. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
So let's take it away with the Midnight Cruzzers. God bless. And we'll see you for our anniversary show at the VFW Post. To all your friends, and you're more than welcome to come and join and celebrate with us.
Everybody's invited.
That's right. Take care.
You got me doing funny things like a clown. Just look at me. When you wear your high heel boots with your hip hugger suit, it's alright. You're out of sight. When you wear that cute mini skirt with your brother's sloppy shirt, I admit it, girl, but I can't dig it. Then I say, boogum now, baby, you'll catch your spell on me. I say, boogum now, baby, you'll catch your spell on me. You got me doing funny things like a clown. Just look at me. When you wear your bell-bottom pants, I'm just spinning in a trance. I can't move. You're in a groove. Would you believe, little girl, that I'm crazy about you? Now with your bad self. My baby's got these spells on me. Now mercy on me. Alright, when you wear those big earrings, long hair and things, and you got style, girl, but show is wild. When you wear that cute trench coat and you're standing and posing Thanks for having us again. This is going to be our last song right here. We're going to dedicate this one to you, Deborah, right here.
Oh, Debbie, go, Debbie, go.
I can only give you love that lasts forever, and a promise to be near each time you call. And the only heart I own for you and you alone. That's all. That's all. I can only give you country home in springtime, and a hand to hold when leaves begin to fall, and a love whose burning light will warm the winter's night. That's all. There are those I am sure have told you they would give the world for a toy. All I have are these arms when folded, and the love time could never destroy. Baby, if you're wondering what I've been in eternity, you'll be glad to know that my men are small. Say it's me that you adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's Say it's me that you adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's
Mr. Rich Garcia. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed evening.